Hello, good day. I am Jhayrene Hermoso and I'm going to discuss about this video vlog of mine, my summer reflection of life and works of Jose Rizal. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Rialondo was born on June 19, 1861 in Calamba, Philippines, province of Laguna. Jose Rizal was the seventh of the 11 children who had 9 sisters and one brother. Both his parents, Francisco Mercado Rizal and Teodora Alonso Rialondo, were educated and belonged to the distinguished families, and they were leaseholders of haciendas and accompanying rice farm by the Dominicans. Rizal from an early age showed a precious intellect. It is because, as a child, Rizal spent a lot of time in nature, making careful observations that sparked his creativity. So the first teacher of Jose Rizal was his mother, who was ever a remarkable woman that has a good character and fine culture. And it is described that on her lap, he taught Rizal how to read alphabets and read and write poetry at the age of 5. So at the age of 3, Rizal already knew how to pray and read alphabets. So imagine how brilliant Rizal was kay di ba bata pa siya kabalo na jud siya mo kuon write og poetry, unlike nato nga normal lang og intellectual capacity kay like ni go beyond na jud si Rizal sa iyang ka bright na jud anak. Rizal's parents sought and paid for private tutors just to teach the young Rizal Latin and Spanish. So as what I've mentioned earlier, that Rizal's parents belonged to the distinguished families called Principalia. So Rizal at his first early education studied under Justiniano Aquino Cruz in Benyan. So before he was sent to the Manila. As his father's request, he took the entrance exam in Colegio de San Juan de Letran, but the Dominican friars asked him to transfer to another school due to his radical and bold questions. So he was in Ateneo at the age of 11. Jose Rizal has an award called sobresaliente, or mean to say outstanding award, because in his class he excels in philosophy, physics, chemistry, and natural history. So that was in Ateneo. So Rizal enrolled a course in medicine at the Universidad Central de Madrid in Spain. In June 1833, Jose Rizal going to France and observed how medicine was being practiced there. So after France, he traveled to Madrid and thought about publishing a book to expose the colonial relationship of the Spaniards and the Spain. So this was the idea in March 1887 of the novel Noli Me Tangere in Germany. Rizal was actively involved in propaganda movement composed of Filipinos in Spain who sought the direct attention of Spaniards to the concern of the Spanish colony in the Philippines. Rizal returned in Manila on August 1887 after 5 years in Europe. However, his homecoming was met with fire over the Noli Me Tangere. So the Archbishop of the Manila was issued an order banning the possession of the reading of the Noli Me Tangere was later reinforced by the Governor General. The first of two canonical 19th century novels, Noli Me Tangere, came from the Latin word Touch Me Not, a 1887 novel by Jose Portasio Rizal during the colonization of the Philippines, basing to describe and perceive inequalities of the Spanish Catholic friars and their religion government. Noli revolves around Crisostomo Ibarra, who after a 7 years stay in Europe to study comes to his town of San Diego, bringing the desire to contribute to the development of the townspeople, more specifically agritourism. He aims to make education accessible to more people, so his idealism, however, cannot bear fruit because his insidious forces spent on destroying him. As the novel ends, the thoroughly disillusioned Ibarra sees a big huge truth. Alfili, the Subversive is the second novel by Jose Portasio Rizal, 1896, each nature as a social document of the late 19th century Philippines is often emphasized. For many years, poppies of the field were smuggled into the Philippines after it was condemned as subversive by the Spanish authorities. Imagine how laughable is Rizal that he actually went overseas to find love. But the interesting part is that it's not just only one, two, nor three. Given his charms and appeal, Jose Rizal is considered our hero heartthrob with 9 in total lovers. Jealous? Don't be. It is because Jose Rizal showed us that we can catch love or hearts with wit, knowledge, and charisma. This has been yours truly, Jhayrene Hermoso. Thanks for listening and watching.